Hi there, beautiful people. I'm back. Now, I want to talk. A lot of people are asking why we moved up out of there. I'm going to give the reasons why. When I moved in years ago, day one, very first day, we had a previous neighbor that tried to intimidate me. She came over there just pounding on the door like she did, acting a fool. No names. So I turned around and took off all my jewelry. This is when I had long hair and I pulled my hair back. And I sat outside. I was waiting for her to come back. My husband, I told him, I said, do not bail me up out of jail. I said, the bail is going to be too high. I'm a 5th degree black belt in Kung Fu, praying mantis style. So I knew the bail was going to be high. And then, somebody's trying to call you, John. Same number? So, I calmed down a few hours later. I had talked to the property manager about it. At that time, the property's manager. Everything was squashed, went off fine. Shortly after that, this lady and her husband had moved. Then it came down to, over the years, I honestly don't know why. People think that I'm easily intimidated or they can threaten me. It's not going to work. I will stand up to a bully every single time. I'm not going to back down. Period. Another time I had a problem. I had taken out my dog to do her business. On the way back, the complex across the street from us, the people living there apparently had some guests staying with them. One of the guests decided that he was going to pull a weapon up on me when I was walking my dog back to our apartment. I just turned around, looked at him like, no, that's not happening today or any day ever. So I informed the complex about it. They reviewed the cameras. They caught him following me, stalking me. They didn't catch him pulling the weapon on me because they had one of those like large dumpsters because they were remodeling one of the apartments. A month after that, we had somebody knocking on our door at 6:30 something in the morning. I thought it was the neighbors above us because I knew that they both smoked. And I thought maybe they were up out of cigarettes and came downstairs to borrow a cigarette from us. No, that wasn't the case. By the time we got to the door, this person already walked off. After they had walked off, it was caught on camera that they had a weapon up in their hand. And just walking through the parking lot, blah, 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 blah. Caught up on video, and then there was somebody else up in the video, but we couldn't make out who it was, that was standing off the property by another business, waiting for this person that had knocked on our door. I went and filed a police report about it. Of course, nothing was done about it. Then, over the years, we had neighbors that were not so pleasant. One of them absolutely hated cats. I don't know why, don't care to know why. I decided I was going to do the right thing because I was like, no, there is too many cats. Let's cut down on the cat population from them breeding. So I was snaking up cats, trapping them. I was doing trap, neuter, and release. In some cases, trap, spay, and release. Well, the only one that's left is the first cat that I had trapped. All the other cats wandered off, went somewhere else. I don't know. Because we would always release them where we trapped them at, out there in the parking lot, where we lived at. This was money coming up out of my own pocket. I didn't ask nobody for money to help trap, get these cats fixed, their shots, tested for feline leukemia, and release back to where I trapped them at. I didn't ask for any money for that. I did this about the kindness of my own heart. Well, there was only one cat left. Mama. Beautiful Siamese. She's not trusting of anybody. Once in a while we get Hisser coming around. He hisses at everybody and everything. But we decided to trap, get all these cats fixed, and release them back. So, Chops. Psst, psst, psst. Chops. Hey, leave her tail alone. That's not going nowhere. So, but this one neighbor, he absolutely hated cats. He was a narcissist, a sociopath. Him threatening me, intimidating me. Like I said, I don't back down from threats or intimidation. So, he chased me through the parking lot one day, gave me a stare down like he was going to kill me. No, that's not happening. So I just looked at him. I was like, dude, you need to chill, please. Well, shortly after that, it was caught on camera. They called him to the office, tried to talk to him. This guy cussed out the property manager from here to Timbuktu. Shortly after that, him and his wife moved out. Well, in the meantime, we had to deal with somebody else, another neighbor. This one, I will say her name, Julianne Love. We had thousands and thousands of hours of her. She would walk across the parking lot, let her dog do her business, and then back across the parking lot, and then walk real slow in front of our apartment. She would actually stand there at the door, listening or trying to peek in the windows. Mm-hmm. She was horrible. Mm-hmm. Downright narcissist and a sociopath. Mm-hmm. Two neighbors that we had to deal with that were narcissists and sociopaths. Two of them. And we got thousands of hours of this on our own security cameras. Well, we had turned in one of the hard drives to the police due to another incident. Our neighbors were fighting that lived above us, previous neighbors. Since then, they don't live there. Well, one with a weapon, let's put it that way. One had to be airlifted to the hospital. She survived. The other one went to jail. I should have moved right then and there. But we didn't.
Mm-hmm.
We held out. Well, now there's a new neighbor living there. This man is a previous, like our previous neighbors, downright narcissist. This guy lies so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Lies so bad. And I'm thinking to myself, uh-oh. The pooey is going to hit the fan with this man and his lies that he tells to people. It has just gotten horrendous above there. Plus the riffraff. Oh my goodness. The riffraff that comes in and out of that complex the past couple years. Horrible. Do not be outside after 10 o'clock at night. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're taking your own life up in your hands then. You're not safe. Another reason why we had moved, after my husband had his third and fourth strokes, he was bored. He was easily bored. He needed to get up, move around, do things. Well, the previous manager that worked there, she had contacted the property manager about my husband, trimming the rose bushes and watering the rose bushes. She ran it by the property manager. She agreed. We were not getting a kickback up on our rent for doing this. My husband was doing it purely because he wanted to keep himself busy, have a zen moment, and those rose bushes were looking beautiful. Beautiful. Well, after these two tenants that had left that were narcissists and sociopaths, Julianne Love, and the guy from upstairs that hated cats. Well, before they had moved out, they were like, well, we're going to report you. This is what they're telling the office. Because we know that you're doing favors by letting this guy here water the rose bushes and trim them. There was no kickbacks going on. My husband wanted to do it to keep himself busy, to give himself a zen moment. Well, the property manager had told my husband to stop doing it. Well, after Julianne Love had moved out, they were like, okay, you can start doing it again. Who cares? So my husband was doing it again. Well, apparently they had another property manager that had taken over. She had emailed us and stated that she knew that the previous property manager was giving us favors and let my husband do favors by, letting him do the rose bushes and everything else. And that's the reason why my husband wasn't allowed to do it anymore. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. We weren't getting any favors by letting my husband do the rose bushes. So that had broke my husband's heart. He didn't know how good he was with roses. Now he knows. But where we moved to, there was plenty of rose bushes for him now. That way he can have his daily zen moment and taking care of the rose bushes. Well, that had happened. Then they turned around for years and years and years and years that said that it was going to be a gated community. I understand it's a public road. They're having to argue back and forth with the city and everything, and they haven't got a gated community. So our rent was going from $675 up to $900. It wasn't going up slowly by $25 or $50 every couple of years. They wanted to take it from $675 up to $900 immediately. So, and it's not a luxury complex. It is downtown. There is nothing luxury about that area. The crime rate is through the roof. It's just not a luxury complex. But they want to charge $900 a month for thinking it's not a gated community, it's not a luxury complex. $900 a month for what, 600 square feet? For a one-bedroom apartment. They think because they are outside the East Gate, and it's easy enough for the GIs to get back and forth to work. I understand that. But $900 a month for a one-bedroom apartment? No. For less than 600 square feet? No. Not worth it. And then they turn around and have their previous employees quit right and left, continuously hiring new ones. Then a previous person who had quit is trying to come back now. And I'm like, when we first moved in there, they were sweeping the parking lots on a daily basis. The complexes, there's 3 on the property, looked beautiful. Not anymore. Okay, so we were sweeping in front of our apartment on a daily basis, trying to make it look nice. My husband was watering and trimming the rose bushes. It's not worth it anymore. It's not safe up over there. The crime rate on that side of the city is through the roof. It's not worth it.
Yep, because I had them rose bushes looking nice until they kicked me off of them.
Yeah, because the Shelby lying saying that we were getting favors from the previous property manager. No, we weren't. And I'm tired of that. I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of the rumors. I'm tired of the innuendos. I'm tired of the intimidation. I'm tired of the threats. I'm just tired of it all. I'm tired of the stalking by neighbors, and it's horrible. It's horrible. So I told my husband, I said, that's it, we gotta go. We have to go. It's not safe for us anymore. A little pin drop, and I'm like, in the middle of the night, what? And I'm jumping up out of bed to see what it is. It's horrible. And let's talk about the years of peeping Toms up at our bedroom window. That was downright creepy, disgusting. I'm just not going to take it anymore. I'm done. I'm done. That's it. There is no more of, well, let's work this out. We'll try to keep you safe. We'll try. Blah, blah, blah. So on, so on. I'm not doing it. No more. That's it. I'm done. Those are the reasons why we moved. We're not doing it no more. And I love the property manager. I really, really do. But my husband tried to stop you twice on 2 occasions to let you know that he needed to talk to you. I repeatedly emailed. Then I tried to call the office and left voicemails. He didn't want to stop and talk to my husband. Your exact words, I'm kind of busy right now, but I'll be back by in a little bit. He never showed up. Now I know that you're not a babysitter. I know that you're not the mediator. And that you're not going to sit there and try to take care of everything and all this other stuff. But these are things that you needed to be aware of. You didn't want to listen. You didn't want to talk. You're not living there. You live down by Austin. You make this daily drive up here, well, not daily, probably several times up out of the week. Or driving up here to, do your paperwork, check the computer, blah, 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 so on and so on. You're not living up on the property. You don't know what's going on. You're not listening to your residents in telling you. And remember, I'm not Julianne. I'm not going to sit there and send you an email that's a little mini novel. I'm the type of person I want to talk to somebody face to face. Okay, I understand you're a busy person. A lot of people are. I am too. We all are. But the point is that you didn't want to listen. You didn't want to listen. And now you want the reason why. I just gave you several reasons why. Like I said, I have been through hell and back at that complex. Between narcissist and sociopath neighbors, 2 weapons being pulled on me by so-called guests of residents, and just random people walking up into the complex. The rumors, the lies, the innuendos, the gossip, the downright hatred from other people. The threats, the intimidation. I'm not putting up with it no more. I am a grown woman who is living an adult life. I don't need this. I don't want it. I'm too busy being an adult. And I understand. It put a lot of people up in a hard place, but you know what? My back was up against the wall until the wall's not going to give. And it's been going on for years. And years. And years. in years. Couldn't do it no more. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. I'm done. I had to leave up on my terms. And with that email that was sent to my husband, I read it. He sent it to me. I saved it. Stating how you were going to go to court next week to get us evicted. I'm like, okay. She didn't want to talk. She doesn't want to listen. She doesn't want to know anything that is going on within her property. It's time for us to go. And that's what we left. Now you got your reasons. Now you know. Y'all come back now you hear.